feel you guys feel like KC is not wrong, but this is why he is. First of all, when he was always putting his lack of exploring in the villa on Aniya because of her reactions. First of all, you came to that villa on your own time, on your own dime. You should not be putting nobody's feelings before yours within the first 2 weeks. I don't care who it is, woman or man. That's really the golden time to explore, other than Casa Amor. Making it seem like she was restricting you from doing that is really just his mindset. He was not prepared to lose her due to exploring connections, and he was not prepared for her to start exploring other connections in front of him. If he was, then he would have told her from jump, this is how it's gonna go. Just like he did with the Casa girls. First night he was with TT, the second night he went and told TT, I'm gonna go share a bed with Sydney. It was not that hard for him to do that in a villa. He either had a limit to girls that was filling him, or he was scared of losing the only girl that he felt like he vibed with. Which leads me to the second reason why I felt like he was wrong. It definitely seemed like he was using Aniya as a placeholder. Men will be men, but some of the comments he used showed that he did not respect her. Especially because the comments were similar. And he tried to relate them as jokes, and we all know it's truth to every joke. So yes, the way you speak about someone, especially someone that you supposedly like, is very telling, and it showed me that you only wanted to keep her around so that you can stay longer in the villa. You used her as a placeholder, and that is why it was so quick for you to jump with TT. Because baby, they jumped. As soon as he got along with TT, they was all over each other. It was not giving respect at all. A kiss here or there is cool. It's casa, some fun challenges going on, but intimacy that they had when they were alone was not showing, you know what, I have a really good girl back at the villa. Let me hold myself to a certain standard where I'm exploring and I'm having fun, but I'm also not disrespecting her. A lot of the times when TT and KC was rolling around, it was given that they will end up doing more than kissing when the cameras go down. That's all I'm gonna say. And like I said, it's casa, have fun. But Zach and Bryce, they weren't that deep in their couple as it seemed KC and Aniya was, but Bryce and Zach was not doing as much as KC was doing at all. It is like for Sincere, we're used to Sincere basically treating every girl like she's Melanie when they're in his presence. But KC, I was shocked to see this because before he left, he also was sitting there bragging to Bryce and Zach about how him and Aniya are like the top couple. How are y'all the top couple? But as soon as you get to Casa, you act like she don't exist. How are y'all the top couple? But you're already done talking with her after 3 days of knowing someone else. So that makes me feel like he's fake and he was using her and he's just wrong. And obviously, the worst part of it all was the laughing after. When he made his decision, he stood on what he said, but he sat at that fire pit with that stupid ass Persian kitty and he talked shit about Aniya. I didn't like it when he was at the casa talking about the girls from the villa. I thought that was very childish on all the guys. Why speak on the girls y'all was just with? Why compare? I get it when you're amongst the men, but doing it in front of the other girls was whack to me. It just showed how immature the guys really are. Because the girls compared the boys of Casa to the Villa guys, but they didn't do it in front of them, and they didn't constantly do it. The boys did it so much to where I almost felt like they were only doing certain things with the Casa girls just because they couldn't do it with the Villa girls. Not even because they actually wanted to do it with them. They just wanted people to do it with. I don't mean to be shady to TT because I actually like TT, but these memes are hilarious because this is what it was given. I personally feel like TT should have minded her business at the fire pit. I understand you want to defend your man, but you did only know him for 3 days, and these girls do got a few weeks on you, boo. So I would just honestly just support him, but not do it the way I'm going back and forth with the women that I have to live in this villa with. Their connection was definitely giving lust and not actual romance or even a bond. I'm confused on where they connected at. But Carl and Aniya was actually giving more chemistry.